Welcome back, fellow gamers. Your host, Average Gaming, and we are back on Oxygen Not Included. I'm still looking at my colony. I've been sitting here for a while just looking at this, trying to figure out what is bugging me about this colony. And something is just bugging me. It just feels off. My food keeps going down, and I think it should be good. Maybe I have to pay a little more attention to food. But one of the things I really want to work on is power, because my power situation is a little bit of a mess. So as you can see, this little thing ran out of lava. So I have no lava here. That's 1800. I think, yeah. So iron is gonna melt, which is gonna suck. I gotta increase my power supply. I'm not like dying yet, but none of my batteries are actually filled. See, this battery is at really low. This one, these are empty, almost empty. So I'm barely surviving for power. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix the power situation today, because I have this hydrogen vent here that I just figured out how to tame. So we're gonna start taming this to get powered that way. I'm trying to see if there's any other way I can get power easily, but I think it's just this hydrogen vent here, because I have all the natural gas vent already being sent to these natural gas generators, right? They're all being sent here. Yeah, so natural gas, that is not an issue. It is an issue. I don't have a ton and it's running. This is still not enough to like keep it powered. So yeah, so we have to figure out, take care of that. Plus I have so much carbon dioxide here, and I think that should be a simple fix. So first, let's get rid of the carbon dioxide here. And I'm just gonna do something as simple as this, right? It shouldn't be anything too complicated. I got a few places to get polluted water from. So how about we just do this for now? I want this to be, I think that's gonna be clean water, right? So polluted water is gonna come here. It's gonna go in this one as the same here to that, and then straight there. And that should be good. And that should lower all this carbon dioxide from here to a decent level. So let's let them build that, and I'll get back to that. Now, this system here, I have to get rid of all this whole heat box we have here. I don't think I need it anymore, as I don't have any lava to heat up. And the one thing with this planet that I don't like, there's no volcanoes. I wish I had a volcano. We have some metal volcanoes, but I wanted like lava volcanoes, but it doesn't have that. So I have a gold and I have a iron. Those are the only two metal volcanoes I have, and they're doing their things, right? I don't think I have a ton of those materials anymore. So let's see. Yeah, so iron and gold. I have 12 tons of iron, and I have a lot of gold actually. I have way more gold than I thought. So I do have, I seem like I do have still have a decent amount of those, because they've been running forever. Oh, we also have a steam vent that's running every now and then, giving off, it's just giving off energy. I don't have it set to like any stoppers. As long as you have energy, just give off energy. So for this one, I have to get these air cans move. No, just a steam turbine here, and we should be good. So what I'm gonna do, grab 3 of these. We'll do 4 like that. All right, that should be more than enough. And we're gonna have somebody come build that. I don't know where this is going right now. Yeah, I have that blocked off. And I'm getting some starvation message, so I'm thinking I haven't messed with their schedule in a long time. I think they need a little bit more downtime, and that should help them actually get the food in time. Because I was looking at her, she had like 800 calories. All right, so this is actually finished building. I do need to bring power here, and that should be good. I'm thinking if I do that, and here still has to be done. Do I have this block? I'm gonna let anyone in and out. All right, so the last wire now is being done. So I gotta take a look at my priorities. I did a lot of things that were just weird in this one. So trying to fix it is gonna be fun. I have my cook. I have 2 cooks actually. I don't want anyone else cooking except for my 1 cook actually. It's a cook decorator. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that should work. Somebody should be coming over here and doing supplying. I really think I got 3 more things more important. Let's make that 7. 9. Somebody come and get this done. Okay, so Ellie's coming. She's gonna get us some filtration media, and this is gonna get some water in there for us. Honestly, this is more than enough water. You just need a little, because you don't actually lose water in this system. So the amount of water you put in is the amount of water you get out back. So you could just literally just put just enough water and it works out. And this should just clean up all the pipes. Just so I don't have extra pipes. That's gonna take care of this carbon dioxide problem up to this level. Alden, how did she get out of the base? What on earth? Like, how did she get the base with a suit? I have no idea. Oh, I know how. Because I let him in here. I also had exit here. I forgot about that. Yeah, I do stupid stuff sometimes. You know, I just realized I have window tiles, which are pretty good at this. So technically, I could do that. I think I have the automation here. Yeah, I want to have the dupes go in and out of here. I want them to build these. That should push some real heat over here. All right, so they're building these tiles pretty fast, and they're heating up really quick, which is nice. This is 1600. Yeah, so these tiles are gonna work just great. All right, so these are pretty much finished building, but we have to get the hydrogen out there. Where is it still going? So my cool sun is not doing as expected, but somehow I ended up with polluted oxygen in here, and that wasn't what I intended. So I'm actually debating just taking it all and turning it into a hot sauna. Yeah, I think I made this a little too big to do anything useful. All right, so all these are built. We just gotta get the hydrogen transferring through it. And I don't want to send any more hydrogen this way. We just need all the hydrogen from that's stored down here to get stored up here. Then I have to remove this, put some steam turbines here. Yeah, we got a little system for this. It should be good. And this system is running. It's gonna take care of all this carbon dioxide here. The next thing I was trying to do is actually get these filters down to a good level. So the cooling for them was kind of sucking. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess. I'm also trying to cool this water too. Yeah, and so it goes in. Trying to see. I'm thinking we put hydrogen in there for now. I do want to get rid of a lot of these ladders because they're just in the way. All right, this should just pump tons of. This hydrogen's a little hot, it's 65, but it should cool down. And let's just clean up in here. So yeah, so that's not like a ton of hydrogen, but I think it's enough to keep this place cool. All right, so let that run for a bit. Then I'm gonna close this area back off. It shouldn't need to be seen, because all I'm doing is just filtering these pipes, and these liquid filters are actually overheating. But now they should stay pretty cool, and these two aqua turbines should stop running at 100% all the time eventually. But it still has to cool down here, which is what I think is taking the most. The next thing I want to do while this gas moves, right, is I have a lot of oxygen in here, and I kind of want to burst this open. Wait, am I still giving that thing water? I am still giving that water. Why is that? Yeah, let's stop that. So once you use this water, we'll burst the system open. Oh wow, look at this. So we're back to getting some power again. Yeah, these guys are back on just by extending this out a little bit. So once we get this sorted out, this is going to push a lot of power. The other thing we have to do for power is solar. So the light is not bad. I just think I need to run power for these guys, don't I? Okay, what I think with this one is come here, lean up here like this, and then that should work. The next thing I have to do is automation for these things, right? And I think there is a device that lets you know when there's a meteor storm. So these are going to telescope. I don't know if this one tells you. What is the device that lets you know when things are coming? Yeah, I don't know what it is. If you know what is it you could use here to like automate this part, just let me know. But I think for now, we're gonna do a switch. I think a switch should work too. Oh, look at this. We got our carbon dioxide back under control. This one system ate up all our carbon dioxide, so that's good. So now my base should just be pretty much breathable air, a few little stranglers, but that's not bad. I gotta figure out what to do with this set of space. I don't know. I might just dump it and then pour water in there. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so now that the water is out of here, I want to just go ahead. It's not a lot of oxygen, right? It's only about, yeah, 65. It's not a lot. It should be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Kind of want to see what it's gonna look like. I had some places that where it could get the space, so it shouldn't be bad. So we'll see how this one works out. Let's follow Ellie as she work. Little center of attention, you know, she likes that. Yeah, see, nothing really happened. It's all fine. It's funny, all this oxygen just like exploding out everywhere. Yeah, this is all fine. We can deconstruct all of this. Look how the oxygen is spreading across from the carbon dioxide. It's slowly pushing it down, which is great. You know, less carbon dioxide is better. But yeah, so we have that. That's doing its thing. Okay, these are all done. So let's deconstruct these guys. I also want to sweep this up and mop up any water that's here. Let's just get rid of all that. Yeah, they should get to work. This should help me clean this all up, I hope. So let me give them some time to work on that and we should be good. So I think I have more work than I know what to do. So let's see if we could get some more dupe. I'm trying to see what do I need. Do I need more ranchers? Oh, I had to come and replace all these crater drop off because, you know, game update. Oh, I see I missed one here. And this is Sweet, I believe. Yeah, I think I missed that one too. All right, so that should be all the crater drop off I need. Oh, I need one up here. I don't need one up here. I should do slug plugs. I don't know where I got those two guys from. I might have got them from this thing. So I don't think I need ranchers. Yeah, I think all my ranchers are good. So I'm thinking what we'll take from this group. I don't need the pilot either. So we'll take Devon. The way I'm gonna do this now is, so Devon is gonna be allowed to go this way. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna send him over here. And the only thing he could do over here is actually work out because he's kind of slow. And let's give him a bed over here and one of those. Okay, so that should be enough food for him to work with. He got a place to sleep, he got food, he can get whatever he needs for now. He got a bathroom, everything. And we'll come back and see how he's doing like at 100 cycles. But now he has 0 athletics. I can't send him out on the regular base, he'll die with 0 athletics. So I'm gonna toss some skills for Devon into science. I think science makes you learn faster, but I think it makes you skill up faster. And he definitely needs to skill up, so. All right, so I think I want to start taming this now. And honestly, I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So it's a design I saw from a site called, I think it's called like guysnotincluded.com, and they had some decent stuff in there that I needed. I'm in the corner to build these for the top, and that should be good. I just need to get somebody in here. All right, so this is what we look like. We got the diamond glass over there. We have an end gate, thermal sensor. That we also have atmos sensor, a thermal sensor. I'm gonna put in another, what do you call it, a pump over here. I just don't want to do it now because it's a little, you know, it's a little hot in here still. Actually, I can't do it now because it's not going to overheat anymore, and we're going to use steel just to be safe. Now to build these tiles, what I'm going to do is just dig here. Actually, I could dig that one, and then they should build this one, and they should that I should be able to corner build all these, and then we're gonna put one of these here. Maybe I got any space to go one more higher, so why not? So I raised it this height. I'm thinking about putting like an aqua tuner here to cool down some of these things, but I'm not sure yet. All right, so for the most part, this window plate is actually done. I just have one thing in here to do, and then I can seal this whole area off. So I think it's, oh no, this is not clean yet. So let's remove these, and I just don't want to have any debris in here, so I'm sweeping them up always to keep it pretty clean. So back to Devon, he's been running. He's too athletic, you know, but he's getting there. Look how happy he is. All right, so this is finally cleaned up. It says no power, but the wires are there for me to work with. So let's do that. Now, I think this should be more than enough. You just put tons of power into this network, so we should be good. But I think I actually need this to come here. Yeah, so we got a little pipe work to do, and as soon as this is done, we should be ready to go. The only little janky part is gonna be, well, a lot of this is janky, but the real part, it's gonna be this, trying to get back power here, because I have this already set up, and I think I'm gonna keep it like this until it's empty. Yeah, let's do this. That should run all those. So once this is set, we should be good to go. All right, so we have two dupes. I'm thinking one of them. So Meep over here looks to be, I never know want. I don't need researching the science. We're gonna train that up. But this one comes with 8 strength, the creativity I don't care for. Bring it, take Meep, and bring him to send Meep straight to the training center, and Meep's gonna go run. Yeah, so these two are gonna run. Our first guy, 3. I'm thinking if we get like maybe 15, 20, that'd be perfect. And as always, I'm gonna push them to get science, and then we'll skill scrub them later. So they're still working through the wiring here. We still got some stuff for them to do. As soon as they finish here, we'll go from there. But this is pretty much done. I just gotta box it off, fill this with water, and I think I gotta pump this out too. So I think this should create a water lock for me, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. I gotta get this one built, and we should have a vacuum in here. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that run for a bit more. Honestly, just replacing these window tiles here has been super helpful. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to work. And I'm also trying to filter out some of the extra hydrogen from here. So I'm thinking about taking the extra here and send it. Yeah, I think that works. I just want to burn off the extra hydrogen that's here because it's starting to back up, and I got a decent amount of hydrogen. Oxygen is pretty good too. Yeah, 20,000. I have way more than I need. So I just realized I had this thing here, and I figured let me try it out, see what happens. So I send one of my oldest dupe in there. All right, which regeneration. Nice. Being that she's one of my diggers, I think it'd be cool. It's good to have. Yeah, I had her from like cycle 3. I think she might be the one of the first extra dupe I took in. And now with that regeneration skill, she could take some damage. All right, so they're starting to vacuum. It should be good. Now we can pump tons of water into it. So I'm gonna let that run. That's gonna do its thing. They're still building the last of the wires. All right, so I've been talking to myself for the longest while my mic muted, but here's a quick little overview of what we did so far. So I went ahead and I put down the whole hydro vents, and as you can see, it goes into these hydro generators, right? So we have it set up where it takes the gas from here, sends it to the generators. It goes through a whole storage system here just to store everything. And this is just to give me a backlog. So you always need a backlog, right? And I feel like I'm gonna need more because this is already, okay, 15 cycles. That's not bad. So this is doing this power stuff, it's pushing power. It's still not enough to like put me over the top, but it is a lot. I could get rid of one of these and put like a, what do you call this station? There's a power station you put down that makes, here it is, a power control station. So I can put this here, and then this is going to give me 50% more power for each one of these. So there's going to be 4 of them, but 4 at 50% more is going to be way better than just this one, right? And it's going to use less hydrogen. So I might actually do that. I'm not sure yet. So the next thing I want to do is actually see if I could use some solar power, because I have less temperature. Right now I have these towels, but if I could open these guys up, that's a good amount of light that we could fix our power issue. And I think this is big enough for the biggest rocket. So we could put some solar panels all the way over here. What I have to figure out though is opening and closing this stupid thing. As you can see, it's not opening. It's super slow, and I have power running there. Wow, that's not good. It's not enough power. So I need to get my hands on more power. What I need to do actually is run this wire actually. So let's do goal. We have 14 ton of gold, so I think I can do gold. That is so much gold to get done. And what I'm thinking about doing is maybe just doing this side. Oh, I can't actually. This is not gonna work. You know what? I'm still gonna bring the power cable here. And what I'm thinking I'll do for now is if I cut that, is that enough still? Nope, that's a lot of power. Yeah, it's gonna close back. It just, everything takes forever to get done with that. But I gotta figure out how to get power to these guys. Or do I even need power? I can just let it slowly open and close. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna test this out. And the crazy part is I really thought these were gonna go away. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'll do for this one is we're actually gonna cut this too. And oh my grief, the opening is so slow. Yeah, it takes forever to open. So I'm not sure if I put on solar panels here, and I believe the thing I need to, where is it at? Is it this one that will tell me if, yeah, so this is here. I could put this here. I think it's a telescope. I'm pretty sure it's a telescope. Yeah, that tells you when meteor storms are coming. Or is this something else? Yeah, I don't know what it is, what we call it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure it's a telescope. So we're gonna build that. Why is it saying it's blocked? We're gonna do that and solar panels. So we put one. Let's try this. I do have some glass. That's glass, right? Yeah, look at these guys go. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this so I can have this being done on its own, but we'll deal with that later. So for now, I'm gonna let them build these out. I want to see how much of this we get and if it's possible to, honestly, this telescope should just go over here. Yeah, let's do that instead. We can deconstruct that and that should be good. So we're gonna do like this. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down for now, and we'll see. And I'm putting it down in a way that, you know, I don't have enough automated wire for this part, so that'll be done soon. But I want to see this telescope, I believe, can tell me if there's meteors. So the automation setup is, does this say send it when it sends a signal? I really do believe that if I just do that, it should work. I need a ton more steel. Steel, like really. So yeah, I need to put bunker tiles here to get rid of all the issue I'm having here. But I think this should work. Am I out of power? Oh, these wires broke, but they'll be fixed soon. So what I'm thinking, we have to put down some form of a liquid lock here. So I think I can do this, that. Yeah, let them finish building this. I said that as I just, you know, decided to put more wires down. I don't know how much of this wire I didn't have. Oh, I think I did have just enough. We're gonna finish the rest with gold for now. I'm gonna, you know, just go ahead and deconstruct that door. We're really gonna vent some of this into space for now. I call it a day because I think it's just not gonna work out. I'll try to create like a sealed area to have this go through and then put back up something, but I think we're good for this. We're good for now. All right, so I have to Google it, but it's not the telescope we need, but the space scanner. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, deconstruct that and put this space scanner down instead. Oh wow, so this one has a 25. Is he stuck? What is he doing? Yeah, the game's been running long enough now that I'm starting to see more bugs and stuff like that. But why is he sick? Food poisoning. I should take a look at their food, but we'll deal with that later. It wants me to put on a few more of these like that. I think when it detected a meteor. Is it closing it? So it did detect something. We'll see how this goes. So it did detect this meteor here, but I don't know how long it's going to be here. What I want to see is that if this is going to close in time. It's definitely not. No, it is actually. Okay, so it stopped my stuff from being destroyed. I did break these guys because I thought it wasn't going to work. All right, that's working. We'll see. The only thing I have to like come back up here and mine this every now and then. I'll have to figure out the way around that. So Max got trapped and I don't know how. Why can't he not go over here? Are you still trapped? Is it because the gates are open and he can't move? Hopefully somebody shows up soon to get this. Let's see. Okay, somebody already has the errand. So this should save him. He says hopefully. He's hungry. Okay, he has lots of calories. I was worried. Does he have to wait for the door to fully open? Seriously? Dude, while you're up here, just mind these guys. You have a lot of calories. You should be good. Can you not move over there? What are you waiting on? Go. He's even getting radiation sickness now. Come on. There we go. So that's going to be frustrating. But now she's stuck too. Okay, so this stuff is gonna fall. I need to I have to put on diggers. So I have to put on miners or else this is gonna be a problem. These robo miners. I'm thinking something like this and like that. And then I believe I need these doors too. And also connect them to these wires. But I think you put a buffer gate to this wire. Something like that. And grab some automation wire like that. I think that's gonna work. We'll see. All right, so this one is getting 100 watts. I need more builders. I really do. All right, so I gotta wait for these guys to rebuild these. I didn't realize I'll need these things so soon, so I'm just gonna let them work on this and come back and see. I do have some trainees in here. I wonder if they're ready to actually go. I guess they just joined the crew. Yeah, 9. I don't know. That's not gonna work. And 6, yeah, they just joined the crew, so they are no help to me. So I was trying to figure out what's the efficient way to do this, and I think this is it, right? 'Cause if I just leave it open like this, we get about 280. Oh wow, these are overheating. I think because there was, oh, I know what happened. They used that stupidly hot glass for this one, which means I gotta put a cooling system for all this. I need a cooling loop somewhere up here. But concept 3, so 2 of these, right? That's about 2. Okay, so 2 like this will get you, this is 225 and this is 263. That's about 480 watts of power versus this one, 150, 112. This is 520. So this one gives you, so doing like this gets you a little bit more power. So instead of putting it, so I'm thinking we leave that one, we do one here. Nope, that's wrong. So is it here? Okay, let's do from this side. So we need to put one there, right? And that's gonna cover these 2, and then one here, and that's gonna cover these 2. Okay, there we go. That works out. That's about 1500 watts of power, which is not bad. The reason why these guys are heating up is because of the fact that they use the hot glass to make it. So it finally cooled down, but yeah, they were using hot glass to make this. I also started to run like these tubes, transit tubes, because I realized that my guys are just traveling around, and it's a big map, so they got a lot of running to do. So I put some transit tube. I want to put one here, one up here, and I have to put one to the bottom somewhere. I'm thinking one's gonna come right over here to this sauna, and one's gonna drop somewhere over here. Seriously, I am destroying my refined materials so much. I do have a good amount of iron ore, so we could make some more, but I only have the 1 iron volcano, and you know, it's not that impressive. The goal, not that impressive either, but they're doing what they do. Yeah, these guys have to run. This is gonna take its time. I need a ton more glass, so let's go ahead and make 80 more of those. You know, might as well just do 99, and they'll make me a ton more glass. I need a lot of glass. All right, so this is making hydrogen. I have 4 of these guys going. Our power is not as bad as it was because we're pushing in power from a few more places, but it's still not that good. So yeah, we're just gonna wait around for a bit. I'm gonna let this run for like another, I don't know, 50, 60 cycles. I'll let him finish all this work, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is just run these pipes down here. We're just gonna run a lot of these, as much at the bottom of the world we can. I have tons of plastic, so I'm not even like concerned about plastic. Yeah, so let me get building, and as soon as I'm finished building, I will come back with anything interesting I have going on. All right, so we are, so let me show you what I've done so far for power. We're in a decent spot now. We're not like completely dying. It's nighttime, and we are losing power pretty quickly, but I have 2 slug plugs here. I would love to do more of them. They're giving about 1600 watts at night. It just doesn't show because, you know, it's finished, but so they give me some power at night. I would love to get 8 of them. I just don't have the metal for it. And I put up solar panels. As you can see, this is the design I use. I use diamond plated windows. I forgot I had so much diamond. I have almost 100 ton of diamonds. So yeah, so let's start using it everywhere. This guy will, you know, clean up anything. And this way my solar panels don't overheat. The next thing I want to do, well, the last thing I want to do for this episode is put on a battery bank somewhere. So this is not pretty much doing anything here, right? So this is not on often, as you can see, because I just had it cool down these solar panels, but it doesn't need to because they're covered by the glass tiles. But the glass tile actually covers radiation too. Huh, I didn't realize that. But yeah, so I'm thinking at the bottom here, we put a battery pack somewhere, right? And I was thinking about doing it up here. So I'm thinking we'll do something like this. Grabbing these, sandstone is fine, right? Like that. Now the issue is, what kind of batteries should I use? I'm thinking jumbo batteries can be fine, right? If I do something like this, I could change some of this up because I would prefer to have this over here. So I'm going to get rid of these 2. So a jumbo battery could start here like that. Actually, let's start there. Okay, now my goal is to have enough power to fill this up every day. So what I'm going to do is come here, grab this one. I'm going to do that. And we're going to do something like, we're going to put a water lock here, pump all this out. Can actually put okay, I think this should be good. As you can see, it's charging up these batteries pretty fast. Oh, this is all going to be problematic. Okay, we'll do this power thing a little later. Let me let these guys do some building, and as soon as they're finished building, I will be back. One of these days I'll remember to unmute my mic, but just to recap quickly, I put this down so I could get hydrogen, because I want hydrogen up here to cool this area, and I'm thinking about setting up 2 layers of batteries, just to have a ton of batteries, right? Just so I can make sure at night we don't run out of power. I kind of want to fix, I'm sick of the power issue I'm having. Yeah, so I gotta put a little lock in here to get power in here. All right, that took forever. It's finally a vacuum. Oh man, that really took forever. So what I'm gonna do, deconstruct those. All right, so I'm gonna let them deconstruct all these things. All right, let me let somebody come do that. Then hydrogen and make that a high priority. Yep, they should start filling this back up. And then we could chill it down to the, you know, 4 degrees, and that should be good to keep this whole place cool, I hope. All right, so what I'm doing now is actually filling this up with hydrogen, and I'm putting more radiant pipes just to keep this place nice and cool. This is not running a lot, but maybe it will. We'll see. So yeah, so let me get in some time to finish it up. I do have 4 of these things doing it. I'm thinking like maybe 1 kilogram of oxygen should be good. And I don't think I have any way that I could run a wire easily. Yeah, I don't have a good place to run a wire because we got hydrogen down here, but to get it, that's a good trip up. So I think with that, we're just better off doing it here. So I've been thinking how many dupes I want, and I think 20 sounds like a good number because without doing much, I'm still supporting my 17 dupes and gaining food. And I just saw one in here. So this one has athletics, green thumb. I'm thinking we're going with this Bart. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. All right, let's have him move to. He should find a bed, hopefully. Let's force Bart to one of these beds, and he'll take a table. Bart should live here happily. Yeah, Ruby has. I've let the other 2 out so far. Let's see where they're. Meep and Devon. They've both been out. 24. I let them both out at 20, 22. So they're running around doing stuff for me. I think these are more. I want a lot of like carrier suppliers. People just will run around and do stuff for me around the place. And as you can see, plug slugs, they're growing. I have 3 of them in here now. I'm trying to feed them gold, but I want to see how that works. Like, can my 1 gold volcano supply 3 of them? I think it can, but we'll see. All right, so as we look here, this is done, and so here is about 10 and here is 19. I want to get the whole thing to about 10. When it comes in, it's at about 1. All right, so it only gains about 11 degrees. It comes in about 0, gain 11, which is not bad. So I want to get this level up a little bit more and get this down in temperature, and then we'll put back in all the batteries because batteries are hot. Jeans is sparkler, plus 8 athletics. That's nice. All right, so now this is about 6 degrees, which is what this is set as. So let's go ahead and put some batteries and put some more heat in here. I'm hoping copper works. We'll see. All right, so that's the first set of batteries in. We're just gonna let those all go there. We're gonna see how it does to the heat. Okay, they're dropping to 6. What's more important is that they're actually filling up, which is nice. All right, so I'm gonna let them finish building this, and hopefully we can do the second row too. I just want to see what the heat's gonna be like. I think we could actually lower this to 0. All right, so they're staying pretty cool, which is nice. All right, so I think this is more enough. We do have a little space to expand if we need to. If we need more batteries, we could always add more batteries here. So the only thing left for me to do now is to create like a little vacuum here so heat doesn't transfer, because right now heat is being transferred from outside. And once they finish sweeping in here, I'm not gonna seal this. All right, so I think this is where we're gonna call this for today. But yeah, next time we return, I think it's time we go and take over this planet, because this planet has trees in it, arbor trees, which will make wood, and we can use wood to make ethanol. So I think that might be a route to take to get us a little more power, just to go ahead and get ourselves lumber and make ethanol and toss those into a generator. But like I said, we'll have to take care of this in the next episode. I hope you all enjoy. Your host Savage Gaming, and we'll catch you in the next one. Good night, folks.